Working at the Landau Performance Center in Centennial, one of the most elite performance facilities in the country, in which also there's a lot of Denver-based athletes from elevation to, naturally, the Denver Broncos themselves all across the board. One of the best places that you could possibly go. Before he came to Factory X, he had taken a picture, and then he posted one the other day on his social media of the before and after with doing this camp and coming through at this point. And as you mentioned, he's always been in shape, but right now, he just looks dialed into another level.
And Caleb Crump in the red corner, no slouch himself.
No, sir. And as he looks there, he looks to be very loose and in a good rhythm right now.
Taking place at the 155-pound bar. Introducing first, the pugilist from out of the red corner, wearing the brand turquoise and green trunks. He represents Pariah. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Caleb "Get Crump!" And his opponent, moving in the blue corner, wearing the white and black trim trunks. He represents Factory X. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Final instructions from official Tim Mills.
Slight height advantage for Caleb Crump, not much.
Reach looks to be very close, though, as Grant definitely has some long and awkward limbs. Look for a potential spinning double leg takedown. He calls it the tornado takedown. He's hit it in a couple of jiu-jitsu competitions, and he's got it in practice from time to time.
Whoa. Caleb Crump looked to lead in for a single leg and got caught with a kick. Stumbled him quickly. Eric Grant is stalking Caleb Crump.
And he hits him hard. He's hurt.
Crump got busted pretty quick.
And Grant catches him again as he's trying to get up. I was about to say the best thing for Grant right now would be to let him up and to keep on exchanging as he looks to be besting him with the hands so far.
Grant looks very composed. Caleb waited for that leg kick, grabs a single leg, having a little bit of trouble finishing it.
Now there's a good whizzer there from Grant.
There we go. Suck those hips in. Suck those hips in.
But a very, very strong takedown.
Strong double leg straight to side control.
Watch the guillotine.
Cross-bodied on the guillotine. Not as much trouble from a cross-body position.
Roll up over his back. Get up.
Eric
And
Grant
back to the
stood
feet.
straight up out of side control, and he's got a
guillotine.
Standing guillotine.
And he even at one point right there, Trevor, he had Crump's feet up off of the ground in that squeeze.
Fight the hands, Caleb.
Just the crank alone from that just has to be intense pain.
Caleb has a body lock, but at this point he should be fighting off that guillotine choke, which would be a lot.
And Grant has that in tight as he lifts him up off the ground again.
And he keeps readjusting it. Crump needs to fight those hands off. What he needs to do is fight one of those hands free where the choke is, reach up over the shoulder of Grant and pull him down, which will relieve the choke off of his neck rather than pulling him onto his body.
Correct, and as he starts to keep this hold, you wonder how long that stamina is going to be maintained within the arms of Grant there.
Well, and he finishes that double leg and ends up in top mount, but Grant still,
and he lets go.
Finally has let go
and
of
scrambling,
that.
and he gives up his back, but he's back up to his feet. They're scrambling. His leg is tucked underneath him awkwardly. He looks to keep on turning in as the body lock is there.
Trying to beat that body triangle.
And he's almost got his shoulder clear.
As soon as he clears that shoulder, he's going to be inside of the garb of
He's got an arm trapped underneath him, but he's got to watch out for that triangle or the armbar setup that could be potentially coming right now.
And Crump threw one leg over for the triangle. Grant reaches back, pulls that leg off.
And missed with the big overhand right there.
And just stands up and waits. He's going to wait for Caleb to get up, and he's going to pounce as quickly as he can. Caleb grabs another single leg. It would appear that Crump doesn't want a whole lot to do with the standing of Eric Grant, and he's going to try to keep this fight on the ground, but You know what? Eric Grant is, I mean, for lack of a better word, a spider monkey.
He's got a reverse triangle, it looks like, right now.
Attack his other arm. Put some pressure on him.
And, you know, what did we say right before the fight about the long and awkward limbs of Eric Grant?
That's a tap.
And Eric Grant secures the win. You know, the thing is especially at this weight class at 155, both of these camps have a completely loaded stable of talent. If you're talking about in that general range of, you know, 45s to 55s over there at elevation, you have everyone from, you know, you have Austin Hubbard to Justin Gaethje's of the world. There's a lot of talent over there.
In the
that's
Denver
only
area,
gonna
the
benefit him.
155.